Okay.
And we are live. Happy Mother's Day, Concrete.
Happy Mother's Day, Danny girl.
Thank you, Honey Bunny. Happy
Thank
Mother's
you.
Day to everybody.
Yes, happy
I hope
Mother's Day
everybody's
to
doing good.
all the mommies. Happy Mother's Day to you all.
So, how's your weekend going?
Busy, but that's the story of my life. I've come to just accept it. Um, I was out of town last weekend, so a lot, I do like my deep cleaning on the weekends. So um, I didn't get to clean and do laundry and all that stuff last week. So this week, I feel like I had like double the workload. So
Oh,
just,
that's nice.
running around, cleaning. I was doing some stuff in my backyard, kind of turning over some soil and, replanting some things. So it's been a busy weekend, but I'm not complaining. I've still
Oh,
enjoyed my
good.
weekend.
Good.
How about
Currently,
you? How?
it's been a great weekend. I'm probably a little bit um hung over, messing with
Uh-oh.
curling. So I'm not at 100% yet. So I'm trying
Uh-uh.
to get it
Where
together.
curling at?
But
Because he know better.
in the kitchen making me my Mother's Day breakfast.
Oh, okay. Well, then I won't scold him too much. I don't know if anybody has joined us yet, so I guess we can continue getting the pleasantries. Oh, I see. Ricardo Rodney just
Ricardo
joined us.
Whitney. Good
Yeah, people
morning,
are probably
Ricardo.
still. All right. Good morning. People are probably still. Maybe a lot of people are hungover, or starting their Mother's Day celebrations, or maybe a lot of the fellas are starting their Mother's Day celebrations for the women in their lives, or mothers, or whatever. So maybe they will trickle in. Hey, Complex, here in a little bit. Um,
Well, I'm gonna tell you what happened.
mhm.
So yesterday when I scheduled the show, we're in two different time zones. So when you say 11, I usually put 10 because it
Ah,
automatically goes to my time zone.
oh,
But yesterday I put 11, so it put 11. I think that's
ah,
why. I think people
okay. And
waiting
I
for
wasn't even
11,
thinking about that
so
because I know
that's my
usually.
bad.
Oh, okay. And that may be. So maybe we'll have a couple people trickle in. It's still early, and especially being that it's not even 10:30. You're central, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So maybe some people will trickle on in, but either way, we're gonna get the show started in a little bit. I have to be honest with you, and I know you're hungover, so I apologize that I'm loud, but I'm in an enclosed space, so I did turn my volume down a little bit, but I thought Mother's Day was gonna be canceled because with Corona, and a lot of people, a lot of states are still on lockdown. Some are still at least enforcing like social distancing rules. And I was like, okay, is Mother's Day canceled this year? I mean, meaning that there's not a whole lot of people that can probably take their mothers out and about. And or there are some restaurants open here, but I wasn't feeling, going out and being in like close proximity to people.
Right. There are quite a few things. So one of my friends called me yesterday. I think his girlfriend, she just got her doctorate.
Oh,
And so he was like,
dope.
they're going out and stuff. Like, I was like, what?
Mm-mm.
So like,
Girl,
where are you guys going? Like, I
right.
thought everything was closed. Like, where you guys going?
I
And
can't even
he was
lie. Go
like,
ahead. I'm sorry.
yeah, he was like, there's some stuff open. I was like,
Hmm.
wow. Like,
And he's gonna brave
wow.
the crowds and go out. I can't lie though. Every single year since my children have been like teenagers, we go out for Mother's Day, typically like brunch, and it's always a madhouse. So I'm kind of like happy that I don't have to be in the madness, which my daughters are cooking for me, and we're gonna go to my oldest daughter's house. But I kind of didn't want to be out in all the madness. So I'm like, I'm kind of grateful that we decided not to go out. So
So how are you gonna work your birthday? Because isn't your birthday in May?
oh, yeah, I'm so sad about that. I was talking to my fiance yesterday because
Mm.
I have not had a birthday party since like I was in over 10 years. I'll just say that. So I was thinking I had to be like my early 20s when I had last had my birthday party. So I was like, okay, this year, we have like a massive backyard. We have a huge deck. I was like, I'm having a birthday party for my birthday. So I told him that like probably when we first bought this house. And he's like, okay, that's cool. I'll put everything together and, that's fine. We'll do a big birthday party because next year we were planning on doing just a big trip to probably Bali or Hawaii. So I said, okay, I want to do a big birthday party. And then with
Mhm.
Corona, he asked me last night, he said, are you still planning on doing a barbecue? Grilling out and stuff for your birthday because I wanted to do some tents in the yard. And I was like, I don't know. And I was talking to my daughters and I'm like, well, maybe I could do something small. And they're like, well, you can do social distancing. Your yard is big enough. And I'm like, how much fun would that be? So
Right.
I don't know what I'm going to do for my birthday. I was like, maybe we can go to Tybee Island or something. Like, I want to do something, but I'm leery about, having a get together.
Yeah, that really, really does suck. That
Yeah.
does suck for your birthday.
I know, but what can you? I'd rather be safe. Like I went out of town to Chicago last weekend, and I was a little apprehensive about it. But my sister was there, and she lives in Arizona, so I haven't seen her in like 6 years. So I was like, okay, I want to
How was
go, and
that?
yeah, because we used to do something every year, and for the anniversary of my mom's passing, but we stopped doing that a while back, and I think she missed the last one, and I missed the one before that. So it had been a while, and I was like, okay, we just gonna put on gloves and mask, and we gonna go ahead and travel down there. So we did it, and surprisingly we have to drive through quite a few small towns. Like they were enforcing masks and they were asking people if they had gloves before they came in. One place was even selling the mask like at the door, like if you didn't have them for $1. So unlike
Oh
Atlanta,
wow.
they were kind of on top of it. So
Yeah. I'm really wondering what the CDC and stats are gonna say after they do this. And so then I've realized that
mhm.
I think over 33 million people have filed for unemployment claims and
Wow.
stuff. So I'm really, really,
Yeah.
really curious
hmm The
how
economy is being
everything.
hit real hard.
Yes, and it's like most of us can only see like what's in front of us,
hmm
but if people continue to remain out of work, then it's really gonna be some stuff because it's 33 million people, like
Wow.
33 million. That is
Mm. Yeah,
crazy.
that is absolutely insane. And I do think that the numbers are going to continue to go up. And I've seen people saying that, all of this is being inflated and, numbers are being exacerbated and it's not as bad as it seems. But I am telling you, I have so many people that I know that have loved ones that have been affected. I have several family members and friends that have also had corona. They did, thank heavens.
Wow.
Their health was in good enough condition where they were able to make it through without any real issues. But I've seen a lot of people who, their family members or loved ones have passed away because of it. So I don't know, but I think it's going to be worse after this weekend because the stores were absolutely crazy.
Wow. Wow. Yeah. So I guess we'll see. But
Yeah,
hey, you
but
gotta be
about this
careful.
topic though, I want to go ahead and get
Mm,
into it. I see a few people have joined us. Thank you, thank you,
yes.
thank you, people. Yeah, we're
Yes.
going to be talking about whether or not single fathers should celebrate Mother's Day.
I'm the mother and the father.
You know,
I'm the father and the mother.
I'm the father and the mother. What do you think about it though? What do you think? Do you think single fathers
Hell
and
no.
actually
Leave our day alone.
complexes in was in the chat and I actually think he's a single father. But you say
Mm.
no that single fathers should not celebrate
No,
Mother's
I
Day.
didn't say no concrete. I said
Oh,
hell no.
yeah, that. Um, I guess I agree with you. I don't think that they should. And I have to be completely honest. I know people, I've seen women who want to be celebrated on both Mother's Day and Father's Day. I've never seen a man have the desire to want to be celebrated on Mother's Day. Never, not once.
Right. Um,
Yeah, I
I
think it's
always
crazy.
thought it was the craziest thing that, of course, mothers have. We have our holiday. Mothers
Hmm.
have our holiday. We have ours. So when Father's Day comes, and I've actually had somebody wish me a happy Father's Day, and I was like, rabbit ass mine. Don't disrespect,
Yeah.
and don't disrespect, because and the thing about it is now, in spite, we make choices,
Hmm.
but it does take away from what the man does or what men do that are
Hmm.
fathers. If we're wishing women happy Mother's Day on Father's Day, and
Hmm.
it diminishes a man's efforts, whether we like to think so, and I think it diminishes a man's efforts, um, or diminishes his fatherhood when we do that kind of stuff. So
Absolutely.
no, I don't wanna hear no happy Father's Day if I got a day. And so
Right.
we wanted to
I
be kind of
absolutely
lighthearted,
agree.
funny today
Yeah,
with the
and we
topic.
know, like the men are going to be like, of course not. How foolish is that? We know. We did want a lighthearted topic, and like I said, I've never seen a man want to be celebrated on Mother's Day. I do think that there are designated days for mothers and fathers. I think that in a perfect world, you would be celebrated for being a parent, regardless of the day. But technically, that's what you signed up for. You know what I mean? I mean, I am no longer as big into Hallmark holidays as I once was. So, I don't expect like a big to do regarding Mother's Day. I love the
You
fact
know?
that no, because
Shit.
first of all, I don't. My daughters, we all work and we all live. Well, my youngest daughter is here with me just temporarily, but we all lived like 30 minutes apart, so like we like to get together, and like the fact that we could just get together and hang out for the day is like the best gift to me. I mean, they'll usually give me something. I'm not one of those extravagant people who expect my children to be, oh, I'm your mother, and I did such and such for you, and work two jobs and all
Oh,
that. I want a
so
Gucci purse. I'm
wait,
not.
you know,
Hmm.
my mom, my mother was kind of like that.
Hmm.
And so my mom liked big ass gifts, right?
Hmm.
But it's so funny. Like my mom was kind of the one, like she helped me make a lot of big decisions that I made in my life, like really big decisions that were actually quite lucrative
Hmm.
for me. And so it's like I couldn't even tell her that I had got promoted to a certain level because it's like she'd tell everybody, and then
Hmm.
she'd be like, every time I got paid, she expected to get paid,
Oh, nah,
and it was
sis.
like, lady.
No, no,
So she was really into the big gifts and stuff, and
yeah.
then it's like, it's so funny. My son is so funny.
Hmm.
He got me, he got me two Mother's Day gifts,
Hmm.
and he bought me like some gold, like extra gold ass cutlery, and I'm still dying laughing. Like,
Oh,
what made you,
you know what? I'm
girl?
corny. I always, my kids when they were little. I mean, they would save up their allowance and pretty much get me like flowers or like some like I like the turtles. They would give me like the candies that I like and stuff like that. When they were little, like I looked forward to just the horrible breakfast that they would make with the egg scrambled too hard, and I mean they'd be like, "Mom, don't come out your room. We have a surprise for you." Then you hear all the pots clanking around, so and they in the kitchen cooking. Like I looked forward to that. My ex would be in there helping them, and the breakfast was always real bad. But like, oh my gosh, like that was like the best to me. Like those memories will stay with me forever.
Yeah. Yes.
But my
Yes.
mama was. My mom, she didn't expect extravagant gifts, but she liked money. So she would be like, you don't have to give me anything.
Oh,
You can give me some cash out, like and I would, generally get her
honey,
what she wanted. But yeah, she was like, give me the money, put the money in my hand.
mine wanted money.
Hmm.
Mine wanted the everything but the kitchen sink, and if you could get the kitchen sink, she
Oh,
wanted that too.
oh my God. No, and
So
she would
she
tell
was
me too. She'd be like, I know
definitely,
you got a good
definitely
job. Yeah, she expected, she'd be
what?
like, well, I know you got a good job. So I know I'm going to get blessed for Mother's Day. I would never say that to my kids.
She'd
And
be
both of
like,
my
"Run me
kids
my
have
money."
great jobs.
Yeah,
I would never.
yeah.
Both of my kids have great jobs, and one has a side business and one has a business with her fiance. And I still don't like expect, super extravagant gifts. I just, yeah, I don't know. But there's no wrong or no right. There's no right or wrong way. We're
Because I
just
still
kind of.
like nice. I like a good gift, but
I'm
I don't
sure.
think
I'm
I'm gonna
sure.
do for
So you
Solomon
gonna
when
be
he gets older.
expecting Solomon to come with the Gucci and the Fendi bags and whatnot?
And well, it depends on how far I help him get in life.
Hmm.
Like if because in a certain sense you are definitely responsible for the person that you present to the world
Hmm.
and the product that you've produced,
Hmm.
right? So if I get him to a point of success and a certain type of success, of course I'm reasonable. But yeah, I like a good gift, honey. I ain't gonna be looking for a finder's fee every time you get paid enough. But yeah, every time we
Uh,
look, I like a nice too.
I'm just weird. Like I feel like that was that's like my job. Like I work in management, corporate management. I'm a corporate trainer, but I work in the insurance field, and I got both of my daughters like while they're in school into insurance as well. Assisted them, and what my youngest daughter works with me. But I'm just like,
Mhm.
that's what mamas are supposed to do. I mean, not to. I don't like to
Yeah.
do the compare and contrast thing, but I'm like, white people gonna put their kids on. Like I don't know. I don't know. But I over spoil and coddle my kids. I have to admit that. And that's probably part of their issue too. They're spoiled.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I've It's kind of interesting because I would say that I went through periods of spoiledness in my
mhm.
life, but I wasn't always spoiled. But I feel like I kind of went like half and half.
Mm,
Like a lot of times I was, and then there were times that it's like, bruh.
yeah, my mom had 10 kids. Wasn't no spoiling. My dad spoiled me. I've always been a daddy's girl, but yeah, there wasn't like I didn't no. Wasn't no spoiling. But yeah, I know we've gotten kind of off topic, and we want to talk about Mother's Day in general, how your Mother's Day is being impacted. But the premise of this show is just, if you guys think that single fathers, should celebrate Mother's Day, and I do think that they should be celebrated. However, I don't think that there should be a special celebration for them on Mother's Day because they have a dual role in their children's lives, as do
I'm
mothers
the
who
mother and
are single.
father.
Right.
I'm the I
So,
wish I was in here.
wait, what BMT talking about? Just made my tenant who a single mother pay the rent. Oh wow. Really? BMT, no discount, no nothing. Wow. I would have thought she would have paid it by now, but nonetheless, you ready to
I
open
mean,
it
it's the
up?
thing. Did you charge her late fees?
Right,
Shit.
right, right. I hope not. I mean, maybe he'll at least, give her a break on the late fees, if nothing else. But you want to open it up
Uh,
and drop the link and see what the people have to say?
yes, honey, because I'm ready to eat and go back to bed.
Okay, we ain't gonna hold you too long. But I do want to say too, if you guys that are in the chat, first of all, we thank you so much for your support. But if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to the channel and like the video so we can share the content with others who don't have the opportunity to join us. So if you would be
E
so
Burner
kind.
said that we were too early on with these streams. They're on the west
Oh
coast.
yeah, dang, we didn't even take that into consideration. Yeah, it's earlier than normal this week because of the fact that it's Mother's Day and we know people are going to be celebrating. And last week I was out of town, so we did do a little early last week too. But typically we do try to do like a early afternoon, so it would be, I guess, morning for you guys that are on the West Coast.
Good
So,
morning, Complex.
hey,
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Complex. Yep,
You guys hear me okay?
absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,